Day 2 in Snowdonia, and our hunt for light started at a location that was very tight to shoot, never mind vlog. So I decided to get some drone footage, a time lapse, and one unique shot of a very well photographed tree, and leave the workshop crew to get their photos in peace. Come join me on the lone tree in Lambaris.
And I'll play it in reverse.
We were going to go to the Fairy Glen for a bit, but weather has improved drastically, so look at that. Unbelievable cloud top of the mountain, hugging the mountain peaks, so we're going to get some compositions with rivers and stuff like that instead. And beautiful day in Snowdonia. Take it easy.
Day 2 in Snowdonia, and we've just stopped here at another location that is a favourite for people to take photos of. It's the boathouse in the Ogden Valley on Conway, and we stopped here because there's some beautiful light. Even though it's during the day and it's quite harsh at the moment, behind us here on the mountains there's some rolling clouds coming over the hills. So I decided to stop here and just take a quick shot, just so I have a record shot really of something that is very iconic within the area. Like I said, the conditions aren't the greatest, but it's something to stop and take a photo of. I'm with the guys from the Bernard Geraghty and Rodney O'Callaghan combined workshop, and they're setting up their shots here now as well. But what I've done is just compose the shot in a very simple way. So I've got the boathouse on the right hand side, I've got the tree on the left hand side. Hi Bernard, how's it going?
We're not setting up shots.
Oh well, I'm setting up a shot.
We're helping people set up shots.
That's true. So yeah, Rodney and Bernard are helping people set up shots. I stand corrected. But it's a very simple shot. Like I say, even with the light that's there now at the moment, it's not taking me that much to shoot. I've no filters on. The sun is behind me here, and I'm going for a 60th of a second. I'm at f13 and my ISO is at 100. And it's a simple shot, nothing, like I say, complicated, but a quick stop. We're moving on from here now, going to move on to potentially the Fairy Glen. We might go exploring as well on the mountains behind me, but for now, this will be the shot I show at the moment, and we'll move on to the next location after that.
Go over the bridge, park at the little spot, and then when you come back,
Bounce down there.
Perfect, Ruben, right? Perfect.
That's not going in.
That is. And welcome back. We have continued our journey along in Snowdonia, and we've just arrived here in the beautiful Fairy Glen. I would have seen some photos of this online and seen some guys that have been done video logs before now, but it didn't really show how beautiful this actual area is. What it is this river that's coming through. You've got a gorge as well that's really defined, but what I like most about it is that every part of it is covered in green moss, and there's some lovely colours as well in some of the rocks as well themselves. At the moment I've just set up and I've put on the 16 to 35, so it's going to give me a wider view. I'm at 35 millimeters at the moment, try and give a bit of a viewpoint or a zoom into the actual image, but I'm going to take a couple of shots here with the polarizer and play around and see if I can control the light. It is during the day, again, it's not ideal conditions, but I do think, and the reason why we came here is because it is quite dark and it's not quite harsh shooting up in this direction. So I'll show the shot here at the 35, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my lens. I'm going to go to my 70 to 200 and probably start at around 70 millimeters, and then I can play around as well from there. But for now, I'll take the shot and I'll check back in again in a moment. I've changed out lens now and I'm on my 70 to 200, and it actually is proving to be a better image. So I'm not getting as much clutter on the outside, it's giving more of a focal point into the gorge as well itself. At the moment I'm on 70 mil, and because of the light as well during the day, it's quite bright in the sky, I'm having to use my polarizer to take away the glare from the water. I've got a 0.9 ND grad on to contain the sky, and I also have a 0.3 grad as well, so I've got a total of 1.2 stops of control of the light in the sky as well itself, and it is so far being quite nice. It's beautiful. I think the colours as well with the polarizer are really coming out, so I'm looking forward now to seeing what this shot can deliver. But it's a beautiful location, and taking these shots as well themselves, I might try and do a couple of things. I might do an exposure for the foreground, and I might do an exposure as well for the sky, and then hopefully be able to blend those together later in post, because it is quite bright in the sky, it's quite dark down below. The filters are allowing me to control the light, but at the same token I want to make sure that I get the same light balance the whole way through the image. It's a beautiful location. So on the second day of this trip to Snowdonia, it hasn't disappointed. We've gone to some stunning spots. Like I said, I'm here with the workshop from Bernard Geraghty and Rodney O'Callaghan, and I met a great bunch of people on this workshop as well. I'll put a link to both the guys' social media channels and so forth like that below. But it's been really good. It's been really interesting so far. I'm really enjoying the trip, and I'm going to crack on here now. I'm going to play around, like I said, with different zoom distances. And until the next time, thanks very much for watching the channel. I hope you did enjoy this content. As usual, please leave a like and a comment below. And until the next time, Slán go fóill. Will you press the record button there to stop that for me while you're there? Super.